Well guys, welcome back to my channel. This is Ryan and today I'm going to introduce to you guys 15 Netflix shows in 5 minutes. It's not only Netflix originals but about the shows that are just available in Netflix. Let's not waste time anymore. There's a guy who has a body and a face that change every day. He can be a kid, a grandpa, and even a girl. Can you guys date someone like him? This movie is all about that and it was so interesting for me. There are some students who don't even know how to please themselves on their own and they get to know some stuff that we might have all already experienced. Several Spider-Man, several Spider-Woman from several worlds hang out together with a good soundtrack. There's a spy having athlete feet, diarrhea, and constipation at the same time went to Europe. I like this drama not only because of the plot but also because of their fashion in this drama. Their fashion are not too much but also so trendy, at least in Korea. There's a Thor looking guy in this movie but it turned out that he is not Thor. I thought I can listen to English at least like 70-80% but every time I watch this, the things they blurt out are just so odd but also funny. And most of them are so talented at the same time. This drama is all about a black woman overcoming the social obstacles. It's not only for woman or black but also for everyone who wants success, I think. It's about a successful looking marriage that happened to all of divorced couple. Two people met and broke up but the marriage just doesn't end that easily. It's just so funny and a couple in midlife crisis went to Europe and fought with cops. It didn't take one day finishing season 1 of this drama. It's so intense and terrifying only as much as everyone can enjoy this. There are some Korean cultures in this movie and I think that's an enough reason why you need to watch this movie. This drama is so unrealistically romantic but you can listen to some North Korean accent a little bit, not a little bit, a lot. There's a beautiful scene in this movie. It's so beautiful, moving, and I was so touched by the scene. This movie is all about that scene, seriously. A humble guy meets a cushy woman in a car in a realistic way several times, if you know what I mean. Men in Black series is a classic and the actors in this movie are so attractive and it's so good to do some stuff like Instagram or cook with this movie just turned on there. The romance in this movie just doesn't make any sense because there are just too many looks in their love. But I still enjoy this movie a lot every time I watch this. Not because of the plot, but because this movie always reminds me of those like old memories. There are some scenes kind of like too brutal for me, so I didn't finish this movie, but my friends love this movie. And if you are into that kind of like Z movies, then you can watch this, I think. A girl went to a big company and met a devil and wore Prada, but not becomes a devil. I think this drama shows the life of Korean college students in realistic way. I thought he's just an actor from Crazy Rich Asians, but now I know how funny he is and I think he makes a lot of jokes without offending anyone. One of my best movies ever. The plot is pretty simple, but the way it unfolds is just kind of hard to stop looking at. So Japanese and there are a lot of adorable and touching moments, but also you can make a drinking game with this movie. Like you should drink every time they say Kimi no namae wa. I don't even know what ratatouille is, but every time I watch this, I just wanna have it at least one time in my life. It's so quiet and every time I watch this, I stop breathing. Seriously. I really like how it shows the world of internet. It's so realistic and a bit sarcastic. I personally prefer this one more than prequel of this movie. It's the show about some broken couples try to be back together. It's just so interesting. It's a meaningful and touching movie, but can I say this? Someone eats poo in this movie. One of the most Korean romance movie is all about your first love, and to be honest, I don't have that big memory about my first love, but I understand what first love means to a lot of people because of this movie. I didn't know Lindsay Lohan was already a big star before the movie Mean Girls, but after watching this movie, I figured out why everyone loved her. I love this movie, especially when Ant-Man becomes big. It's hard to expect what's gonna happen in a minute at every scene in this movie. I didn't know Ryan Reynolds can even do this kind of action. For me, it goes like this. His old romance comedy movies and his old action movies and this movie here. Two of my favorite actors in one movie. The plot is not boring from the beginning to end. There are a lot of violent and stimulating scenes in this drama, but I couldn't stop watching this because I needed to know why those things needed to be happening. This show is all about making a decision for your life. When I watched this, I felt connected with someone having a similar concern. I recently finished this series again and I highly recommend it to everyone, but you guys need to be careful or you guys want to quarantine yourself for 1 more month. I thought the actress from Bridget Jones suits well the most in that kind of romantic comedy movies, but I was wrong, she's still attractive in this kind of like thrillers. I started watching this because of the actor from Gossip Girl, my guilty pleasure, but I liked it because the plot is so odd and interesting. One of my favorite Netflix shows, and it's so funny and there are a lot of Korean, Canadian moments. I think I love it. I like the ending of this drama because the ending of this drama was not usual compared to other this kind of dramas. I didn't even know who she is before, but looking at her being so confident and being so herself made me feel confident too. And she's also super funny. I knew the thing about this juice guy, but I didn't know that the case was so political and so complicated. Those mistakes. I think the juice one is better, but that's because I've been knowing what happened to that juice guy a little bit. So if you know some stuff about Versace before he, passed, then you'll like it too, I think. They always talk about life and what life is for and stuff. And I was so impressed by the ending of this drama. It was so peaceful. There are a lot of good old Korean songs and there are no such aggressive or stimulating scenes, but still it's touching sometimes and funny the other times. A lot of no need but interesting things about humor. The soundtrack of this drama was so popular in Korea last year, and that's why I kind of first started this drama. It's like reading a romance novel. Every time I watch this, I feel like my room is tidied up too. I heard it's going to be available in Korea from this April, and in my life I watched this movie at least like 5-6 times, but I still can't say no to the song of this movie. So there are 15 Netflix shows I loved, and I hope this video helped you get through your like staying at home time. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up and click subscribe button, and annyeong. Oh boy, I was so sweating. I cut my hair though yesterday. It's not bad, right?
It's not for me to say.